Welcome to Mallory Park in the heart of Leicestershire. It's the final round of the championship. This is ThundersportGB.
The final round of ThundersportGB for 2012, and it's the HMT Racing Pre-National Sport 600s. Number 49 on pole position, Lee Williams, with all his sponsors there on board his Supermoto vest. He's been going very well around this Mallory Park circuit. Second place there, number 224, Barry Teasdale, the championship leader and champion already of this class after 2012. Third on the grid should be any moment now. We're looking for the green Kawasaki of Mark Burdett, number 33. There he is with the black leathers. He's confirmed as the runner-up in the championship. Third in the championship is Chris Wilkinson, but fourth on the grid here at Mallory Park is number 13, Luke Shelley. Luke trying to finish the season on a high, is still some places up for grabs. Lee Williams, incidentally, on pole position, hasn't contested every single round so far this season. He finds himself in and around 4th or 5th place in the championship, battling away with Chris Helliwell. The red flag is removed from the front of the race. Look at the lights in the top left corner. They go out, and away we go with the race start here at Mallory Park. The 1.39 mile circuit here in Leicestershire, and into turn 1, Gerard. It looks as though Burnett's got off to the best start. There's a bit of an incident there, and that's a quick one. There's a couple of riders that have gone down. One of those looks like being Michael Golden. We've got a number of riders. They got tangled up there. There's a few riders that have gone AWOL, so we've lost, it seems, Matthew Parker, Mark Greenslade, Graham Hum and Michael Golden within the space of, what, 1 or 2 corners here at Mallory Park. A bit of a wobble there, further back from number 69, that's Paul Cunvin. But the champion, 224, Barry Teasdale, there he is in 3rd place, but the leader of the race, number 49, Lee Williams from Liverpool on the Team Willow Honda. Here he comes then, up in towards Chorlton. Oh, we've got a crash there. We've got a couple of fallers already there on this first lap. So was that Greenslade and Park? I'm not sure actually who that was that's gone down already in this opening lap, but a number of fallers getting tangled up. Across the line we go. Both riders seem to be up and okay. One of them looks like he's having a bit of a pray there, so hope for better stuff in race 2. Down into Edwinas. Look at the lead that Williams has already over Mark Burdett in 2nd. That's Luke Shelley 3rd, Barry Teasdale in 4th place. Further behind, number 36 there, the silver Honda. That is Adam Extance. And number 99 having a decent battle with 93. Number 93 is Ben Neary. Number 99, Stephen Kaplan. Here is Lee Williams though, number 49, exiting the bus stop chicane with Mark Burdett, the runner-up for 2012, exiting the chicane. Luke Shelley in 3rd, coming under a bit of pressure now from the champion of 2012, Barry Teasdale. He gets tucked up in the slipstream and is surely going to make a move now into Gerard's, maybe not the fast, never-ending, it seems, right-hander here, Gerard's corner. Look at the entry speed though that Barry Teasdale has got. He's just having to flick his Honda over to the left, and look at the power there. That was done with ease by Barry Teasdale. He moves up into 3rd place. He doesn't necessarily need the points. He is guaranteed the champion of this year. This championship, by the way, a mixture of super stock and Formula 600 machinery, but it is effectively it is a class 4 newcomers into motorcycle racing. A number of the fast guys in this group, including Lee Williams, the race leader, and the champion Barry Teasdale, have made the step up into the elite Thundersport Championship this year and have made a good account for themselves, and that's a good move been made there by Adam Extance. A good, solid move. Chris Helliwell's another man that's a part of that bunch, and they're all battling away for 5th and 6th place. But there is your race leader, number 49, Lee Williams, a former supermoto rider, looking very comfortable as he puts a lap on one of the riders further back there into Shaw's hairpin and up towards the bus stop chicane. He's lapping, I would say, a good 3 or 4 tenths quicker than the guys behind. Barry Teasdale is actually the next quickest man, and he's in third. You can see he's got rid of the attack coming from Luke Shelley in fourth. He's now closing down on Mark Burdett in second place. So these two men fighting it out for second on circuit were first and second in the championship overall. Further back, there's number 31 and number 47. 31 is Colin Wilson and number 47, Frank Gallagher. They're just outside the points at the moment. Meanwhile, further back there, that's Ben Dovey just being lapped by Lee Williams. And Ben Dovey, actually, it's just come up on our screens that Ben's been done for a yellow flag infringement in the opening lap, so he's going to get a 10-second penalty, which will add to the pain. Currently Ben in around about 24th place and up towards the bus stop chicane. Very relaxed riding style from Lee Williams, the Liverpool rider, onto the start-finish straight now, and already he's got a lead of some 6 or 7 seconds over the chasing pack. It's going to be interesting to see whether Mark Burdett's been able to hang on to second, and I can tell you that he hasn't, because already, look at that, Barry Teasdale hasn't just got past him, but he's already stretched out a gap, and Barry Teasdale's lap that time around, a 55 flat, matching that of race leader Lee Williams. Backing it into Ed Wieners, your race leader Lee Williams, and here comes Barry Teasdale, number 224, on the Premier Truck Hire Honda, rider from Prudhoe, from the northeast. And there is Mark Burdett in third. In fact, Mark Burdett now is being caught by Luke Shelley. Luke from Tamworth on the all-weather leisure Honda, and Luke has there or thereabouts all season long, just not really been troubling the leaders enough to get himself up in the top 3 of the championship. We just see a quick glimpse there of Charlie Oakland, the young female rider, ex-Aprilia Super Team. She's just in about 17th, 18th place at the moment, just outside the points. There's Adam Extance, wonderfully turned out Honda there, the Silver Machine. He's currently got himself in 5th place. He's trying to chase down Luke Shelley, but there's quite a gap there for him to make up. But this is your race leader, just eating through some of the tail enders. Lee Williams, there he is, having gone past Dean Young. Dean Young's actually in 14th place, having a good battle there with number 91, Danny Marston. So those two guys in the points, and yet Lee Williams and Barry Teasdale just eating through them as we get to the closing stages of this HMT Pre-National Sport 600 race. Lee Williams exits the bus stop chicane once more, and a gap that was 9 or 10 seconds is, well, it's pretty much remained the same. They're lapping similar times at the moment. Fastest lap of the race belongs to Lee Williams, a 54.8, and the last lap flag is out. Onto the Stebby Straight, a short stretch now, and then on the brakes down to about 2nd gear into Ed Wieners. Once again, just backing it in. It's supermoto experience helping out Lee Williams immensely, and he's just got a couple of turns now to deal with, and that will be the race done for Lee, who's had a great end to the season. Further back there, Adam Extance still in amongst some decent battles with Chris Helliwell and Ben Neary. Ben Neary just running a bit wide there, and well, here he goes, Murray Hambro just being lapped there for the 2nd time, but across the line, the race win, it was done with ease. Lee Williams takes the glory here in the HMT Pre-National Sport 600. 2nd place for Barry Teasdale. This battle further back is still going on. This is from 5th to 8th place, but I can tell you that Adam Extance took 5th in the end. So Lee Williams wins this one. Barry Teasdale in 2nd place, number 224. Mark Burdett, third in this race, 2nd in the championship overall. The Kawasaki rider did manage to just hold off Luke Shelley to the line, 0.2 of a second in it, as Barry Teasdale there just congratulates the race winner, Lee Williams. And Lee Williams, with that win, surely moves now comfortably into the top 4 of the championship, and with another result like that in race 2, he could be challenging Chris Wilkinson for 3rd overall in the standings. Confirmation of the results then: Williams wins it from Teesdale, Bird at 3rd, ahead of Luke Shelley, Adam Extance and Chris Helliwell 6th. And there is the podium in the middle. Williams to the left, the champion Teesdale, and on the right, Mark Burdett.
3rd position in the pre-national Sport 600s, Mark Burdett. You must be chuffed with the trophy in your hand.
Yeah, I'm very happy with that. I mean, struggled a bit all weekend, but we finally got there. I had mixed fortunes yesterday. I got hit on in the last race yesterday, and it made a bit of a mess of the bike, so we were up most of the night trying to fix that and sort that out. So we got that sorted and everything sorted for today, and I clung on to 3rd.
We hope for a similar position next race?
Yeah, should hope so.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I've got to thank all my fans. I've got a lot of my mates here today as well. Elite Autos, who have been always here for us, and all my mechanics and everything, and especially Jim.
Thank you, well done.
Thank you.
And 2nd position in the pre-national Sport 600 goes to Barry Teesdale, champion as well. You must be chuffed.
I'm really pleased to wrap with the championship. I was feeling the pressure a little bit yesterday. I couldn't ride the way I wanted to do, but that was an alright race. If I hadn't went grass tracking at the chicane, I think I might have been able to give Lee a bit more of a challenge, but he's going that well. I've got to be on it every lap to keep up with him, so can't be making any mistakes.
Another challenge in the next race, we hope then.
Hopefully get away at the start, see if we make a bit more of a race of it.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
We've got to thank Premier Truck Hire, TRP, Bob Henderson, Adrian Clark and Brian Curries as well.
Well done, we hope to see you again here. Race winner goes to Lee Williams. You must be chuffed. Can you tell us about the race?
Yeah, it's just got a bit of a good start. Just slowly pulled away. And then someone obviously run on at the chicane and put a little bit of mud down, which made me wake up a little bit. But no, it was a good race.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, just everyone that you can see on my bib. Everyone who's supported me throughout the year. And I just want to put that race out to Jim from Slingshot Racing, who sadly passed away on the Monday after Cadwell. So that one goes to Jim, and all the races from yesterday and the rest of today goes to Jim. But thanks to everyone for this year.
I hope to see you on the podium again. Thank you.
Moped, sports bikes, you save watts. Any bike, it makes no odds. We will give you what you need. Best price always guaranteed. Come to us and get a quote. You'll be singing note for note. Walk away with cash to spend on anything you want, my friend. Bike Insurer, Bike Insurer, Bike Insurer.
Get the cheapest bike insurance, guaranteed, only from the Bike Insurer.
So for the final time in 2012, the HMT Racing Pre-National Sport 600s come to the grid, and on pole position after a fine win in race 1, Lee Williams, number 49, lines up on pole position. Barry Teesdale, number 224, finished 2nd in race 1 and claimed himself that if he could stay with Lee in the early stages, then he might just have a chance of taking the race win. Mark Burdett here, 2nd in the championship overall for the season. Will he have anything to say about that on the Kawasaki? And 4th on the grid, Luke Shelley, who showed at times that he could well find himself on the podium here for the final race of 2012. 2nd row, 5th place Adam Extance, 6th place for Ben Neary, and 7th place for Jamie Morris. But no sign of 8th place man at the moment. Away they go, the lights go out, and down into turn 1 once again off the start. It's a good one from Mark Burdett, and Barry Teesdale, the champion of 2012, goes around the outside. It looks as though the pole man, Lee Williams, number 49, just struggled a little away from the line. So it's Burdett that leads. On the left of your screen, on the black bike, that's number 13. That's Luke Shelley. So it's Burdett, Shelley and Lee Williams around the outside of Barry Teesdale, so he makes up for the bad start. As you see there, Michael Golden, number 88, a winner at the start of the season. A number of different riders, most of these rookies at the start of the year, remember. and some of them coming into the class late on. Burdett leads from Williams now, Shelley third, Teasdale in fourth, number 99, that's Stephen Kaplan in fifth place. Stephen, another rider that races under the RAF Motorsports Association from Caterton. And they all exit the bus stop and make their way onto the start-finish straights. A shot there of Graham Hum, and a Navy rider from Team Navy, Melton Mowbray, which is literally, you could throw a stone into Melton Mowbray from where we are here at Mallory Park. Leader of the race though, Mark Burdett, coming under pressure from race one winner. Look at that, backing it in, leaving a black line. Proper supermoto move there from Williams, around the outside into Edwinas. The question remains as to whether he's made it stick as Adam Extance goes through there. And number 73, David Brooke, having some fun, the orange vest on. And he has, what a move that was from Lee Williams. He really is a talent, this rider from Liverpool. Be wonderful to see him in the Sportsman Elite Championship full-time next year, because I think he might just cause one or two problems for some of these riders. There is Burdett in second, Barry Teasdale third. Teasdale's going to need to get past Burdett if he wants any chance of winning this one, because Lee Williams looks like he wants to bolt fourth still, and looking like a lonely race already for Luke Shelley. Look at the lead Lee Williams has got already, and here comes Barry Teasdale now. He's going to take the inside line. Is he into Edwinas? He had to make the move, and he's done it. The champion of 2012 moves ahead of the runner-up of 2012 and starts his hunt of Lee Williams. Two very talented riders in the making, I think, in Lee Williams and Barry Teasdale, and Mark Burdett, not bad either. There's Chris Helliwell, who's had an up-and-down year, full of highs and lows for sure. Comes with a big crowd of supporters, does Chris Helliwell, number 64 on the WDH Racing Yamaha. Rider from Rotherham. And there is Luke Shelley, number 13 on the all-weather Leisure Honda, just remaining in fourth place. There is number 113 and number 44. 113, Nigel Pitt, 44, Carl Dyer. And they're just battling it out for 22nd and 23rd place. So we've only lost one rider in this race so far. Mark Greenslade went AWOL on lap one, but hopefully he's up and okay. Luke Shelley there, number 13, closing in on Mark Burdett. There's the fight for fifth place onwards, led by Adam Extance and David Brooke, and just getting his nose almost chopped off there is the black Yamaha R6 of Chris Helliwell. There's Jamie Morris, 199. Jamie races when he can, or certainly when he can afford it. A rider that owns his own company. He's a photographer, Trackside Image from High Wycombe. Always nice to see Jamie out there. He certainly had a decent round at Snetterton in the summer. Up on the podium a few times. Onto the back straight we go though, and it is Lee Williams that leads, a former supermoto rider that is looking a mighty talent. And Barry Teasdale, has he closed that gap down? It certainly looks like it. These guys are lapping a good 7/10 of a second quicker than they were in race one. So the lap record has been completely smashed to pieces. Earlier on in the year, Barry Teasdale set the lap record of a 55.4. But I can tell you that Lee Williams and Barry Teasdale are currently doing 54.3, 54.5. So, new lap record at the moment goes to Lee Williams. There's Mark Burdett, number 33, going through there. Mark, second in the championship, as I mentioned. Rider from Ibstock on the Team Elite Autos Kawasaki. There's 87 and 47. Number 87, Graham Hum, another Navy rider that we've mentioned. But the lead Lee Williams has here, Barry Teasdale just not quite able to catch up. And one of the problems here for Barry Teasdale is that Lee Williams just isn't making a mistake. He's backing it in everywhere. He's leaving it late to break. He's getting on the power early. He's using all of his supermoto experience, and he's not a bad road rider either. Look at this. Really good stuff. Those of you watching on the iPlayer need to be taking a look at the RLR Sportsman Elite 600 race with Thundersport, and just keep an eye on both of these guys, number 49 and 224, because they've been filtering their way all the way to the top of the standings in that race as well, although they've not taken any wins yet, because that class is full of talent. They are getting better and better all the time. There is 113 just going through, Nigel Pitts again, and Luke Shelley there in fourth place, coming up to lap him. Lee Williams it is that still leads into Edwina's now. Powers out. Not even a chance here at the moment that Barry Teasdale is going to catch him unless he makes a dramatic mistake. Another 54.4 there from Lee Williams, 54.7 from Barry Teasdale, so it's another 3 tenths. He's got a chance there. It's the great thing about Shaw's hairpin, as it comes right back on itself. You do have a chance, provided you've got a lead of over a second, you've got a good chance of just having a look over your shoulder and seeing who's behind you and what your lead is. Across the line he comes, the last lap flag is out and he can almost cruise home to victory. As we look further back at number 73 there, David Brook just up inside the top 10 ahead of Paul Convin, but behind Stephen Kaplan. And Lee Williams just fighting his way through the traffic here. He's managed to get his way past Danny Marston. He's now coming up to Dean Young. And there is Barry Teasdale, number 224. He's going to take second place here, but the champion of 2012 won't mind too much. It's been a fabulous end to the season and a great couple of races here at the final round of 2012 for Lee Williams of Liverpool as he exits Devil's Elbow across the line, and number 49 on the Team Willow Honda wins ahead of the champion Barry Teasdale. Mark Burdett does take third, 7 seconds ahead of Luke Shelley, who just holds on to fourth ahead of Chris Helliwell, and Adam Extance is sixth. On the podium there then, Lee Williams in the middle, champion on the left, Barry Teasdale, and Burdett on the right.
Third position in the pre-national Sports 600 goes to Mark Burdett, second time on the podium today.
Yeah, I'm really happy with that. I mean, it's my local circuit. I'm glad that I've come out and shown all my mates what I can do. It's been a really good day.
So you like it here at Malibu Park?
Yeah, I really like it. I know the circuit quite well and doing me well this time.
Any sponsors you'd like to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank all my spectators who've come and watched me, my sponsors, Elite Autos, just everyone who's come really.
Well done on your position. Second position and champion winner Barry Teasdale, pre-national Sports 600. Was it a close race out there? Can you tell us about it?
Well, we got a bit spread out again. Lee was just away again at the start. I mean, once I got in the second, I felt like I could match his pace, but I'd given him a head start, so it was hard to make the time up again. But no, I really enjoyed it. I couldn't have went much quicker than that, so kind of complain.
And will we see you again in this championship next year?
Well, hopefully I'm going to be riding GP1 next year. Seems to have got on 1,000, so
we hope to see you there. Any sponsors to thank?
We've got to thank PTH, TRP, Bob Henderson and Brian Cruz as well.
Brilliant, well done.
Cheers.
First position yet again goes to Lee Williams. You must be chuffed with these 2 trophies.
Yeah, I mean, all the races I've done over the weekend have been really good, consistent, and I think I finished third in the championship, only doing I think 4 or 5 rounds, so I'm happy because I'm new to it. We'll go at it again next year and see what better results we can do.
Brilliant. Any sponsors to thank?
Yeah, just everyone that you can see on my bib. Dave Foodie from Ancient Riding School, Ken Majestic Engineering, Mike from MW Racing, Mum and Dad, everyone who's out this year, go ahead and like again. That one's for Jim from Slingshot Racing. Thank you.
Well done on